Welcome back to another episode of my Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 25, where we are right smack dab in the middle of May. We are 25 and 19. Definitely have gotten guys off to really good starts. We've gotten guys that maybe aren't particularly doing well, but we are tied for first here in the AL West. Us and the Texas Rangers are tied, and both are off to good starts. And we're now heading into a 4-game set against them that I think I want to really hyper-focus on. I'm probably going to quick manage maybe one or two of these games. And then we're going to play this Sunday game here with Luis Castillo against Jacob deGrom. deGrom is having an outstanding season. But we'll come in here. Haven't done this yet in this series, but I do like to do this occasionally before I started doing anything here on YouTube. It's kind of just do this quick manage thing, and that way we can kind of see the flow of what's going on. We can hop into a game at a particular time if we really choose to. So we'll do jump in, we'll do it with that.
Play ball.
Yeah, we'll roll with that. We'll just kind of simulate the first inning. Went smooth there. Crawford strikeout, line out for Winker. Okay, so 3 up, 3 down. Adolis Garcia gets a single. We roll the double play there. Raleigh hits a double. Rayleigh flies out. Rosarena ground out. Rengifo gets a big double there. So good to see that because Rengifo, again, has been less than stellar, but we do get the early lead there. Polanco's out. Miller off to a good start, giving up a couple of hits. Got a big strikeout there. Now I got runners at first and third. Okay, able to pitch out of that jam. Robles with the single. Going to try to steal second with him. He gets caught.
Take your base.
Crawford walks. Winker with a pop-up. 2 outs here for Julio. Flies out.
Take your base. Ball 4.
So that's Bryce Miller's first walk.
He's safe.
Got a stolen base for Jock. Don't see that very much. Rosarena.
He's safe.
Going to try to steal second there. Okay, just in case Rengifo can knock in another runner here. He does not, though.
3.
So still up 1-0. Runner on first. Able to get Fradel to pop up there. Yeah, so far this has been a pitcher's duel here. Jock's gotten on base a couple of times.
3.
Okay.
He's safe.
Yeah, stolen base there with Julio. Can we get somebody to knock him in? We cannot. So we're through 6, 1-0. Top of the 7th. Miller still in a really good spot. Try to get him through another inning here. And he does successfully do so. Rosarena, Rengifo, Polanco, top of the 8th. I mean, Miller still in a good spot. They're putting Corey Seager out there. He flies out. All right. Let's see.
Pitch running at first base.
Number 36. There, fly out. Can we get out and Jock?
Langford.
It's almost worth putting in. What is Jock in this situation? There we go. I mean, Jock hits righties much better. Miller's been excellent. Let's put in Rogers here. Try to get this one big out of Jock. And he does.
Roger.
They finally make a pitching change here as well.
Number 71.
Can't get anything. We'll put in Munoz, see if he can get to the save. We'll actually jump into the game here. Let's see if we can close this out. 1-0. Not a lot of offense. Luis Rengifo got a double to knock in the only run so far of the day. Both the teams seem to be profiling pretty similarly. Andres Munoz out here with a 1-1 count, looking to get the save. A swing on the 99 there from Berger. Big pitch. Fouls it away. It's a huge series. That's why I really wanted to, it's mid-May. That ball's hit. Munoz missed this sinker there. Missed the location. Yeah, I really wanted to kind of do something a little different with this episode. I really wanted to focus on the series, and we are going to simulate a little bit past it for sure. But Really just want to kind of get a different look. 2-1 count here against Dolis Garcia. Swings over the slider.
2-2 count.
I just throw a fastball by him. Do throw the fastball by him. Munoz looking to give the Mariners the own lead here in the West.
Ball, that's low.
Sung has yet to get a career hit against Munoz.
Hey!
Fastball just
2 balls.
thrown by him
2 strikes.
there.
3.
Got him with the sinker. So a perfect inning there for Munoz. Great start for Bryce Miller. Taylor Rogers came out and got the big out against Jock Peterson. Kind of the last hurrah there for the Rangers to take the lead. But yeah, Bryce Miller, of course, we signed him to the extension. He's been phenomenal. 7 2/3. Gave up 6 hits and a walk, but also struck out 7. Pitched around trouble Rengifo with the RBI double to knocking Cal Raleigh after his double. Not a whole lot of offense otherwise for either team. Just 11 total hits. Both these pitchers were really dialed in. All right, so we win game 1. Game 2, we got George Kirby versus Nathan Eovaldi, at least on paper. Looks like a solid opportunity for us to get another win. We'll quick manage this one there as well. Turn on the quick counts in case we jump in. I think we might give Polanco a little bit of a break. Let's see. I think that'll do it for today. We probably have to start. Maybe give him Rengifo off on
Let's
the
play
Friday.
Ball 4, take your base.
All right, let's get things going. Kirby walks it quickly start things off. A sack bunt
Ball
with Seager.
4, take
Runner
your
on
base.
second. Berger walks. Okay.
3.
Kirby's able to pitch around trouble. That was a very bad first inning there for him.
Out. Take your base. Ball 4. 3.
Raleigh walk.
That hit him. First base.
Both pitchers settling
He's
in. We're going to
safe.
try to steal here with
3.
Robles. Does get it.
Ball
Could be
4,
another
take your
game
base.
where both teams struggle to score. Kirby had a bad first inning and was doing well until that walk of Peterson there.
3. He's safe.
Still second with Julio there. Rosarena able to knock him in with an RBI single.
Ball 4,
So what I
take
like to
your
do these
base.
quick manages. If you get a guy that can steal, I like to send everybody. Ryan Bliss with 2 outs.
3.
Can't get the job done. Okay. Jonah Heim ties it up. Solo homer. First run of the series for the Rangers. Jesse Winker gets one right back. Julio with a fly out.
3.
Josh Young, okay, is at the bottom of the order, giving Kirby fits here today. See, we got 2 outs. See if we can get him through this. He does get through the 7th.
Texas, number 66.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Josh.
Rengifo draws a walk. Gonna try to bunt Rengifo over. We're successful in doing that. Robles
3.
fly. Come on, JP. Okay. So he's out. So we got a switch, lefty to lefty.
Now
Bring in
pitching
Spire
for the
here today.
Mariners,
2-2 game.
number
Gives up a
55,
double. Ground
Gay.
out. Double knocks in a run.
Fire.
3.
Seager fly out. Berger strikeout.
Now pitching for Texas, number
See what these
71,
guys can do here.
Jacob.
Middle of the order doesn't do anything there. Go put Santos out there down a run to see if he can hold it.
Gregory.
He's successful in doing so.
Three.
As he got to score a run here in the
Now
9th.
pitching for Texas,
Rosarena
He's
gets on.
safe.
62.
We
Ball
steal
4, take
second
your base.
when Rengifo
Garcia.
walks. Gonna pinch hit Garver here
Pitching
against
for
the
the
lefty.
3.
Number 18.
He strikes out. Robles grounds out. Lose that game. Back even, just did not hit a lot again. Got a home run from Winker and had an RBI single from a Rosarena. I mean, we've been active on the bases in this series, and Kirby pitched well. They gave up 2 long balls to Jung and Heim. Okay, Let's see here. Logan Gilbert on the mound against Chris Bassett, who has not been great this year either. Neither had Evaldi, though. Evaldi, and he had a good game there. Let's see. Quick manage. See if we can take a lead here into this Sunday matchup. We'll give Burleson a start there at first. Give Bliss the start at second. Give Rengifo a day off. Put Marlowe in for Robles. And then I guess we'll play Winker out and left. Probably would not be a terrible idea to give Raleigh a day off. Yeah, we'll give Raleigh a day off. So that's definitely a situation that's not great heading into a pretty big matchup against a righty here. Just kind of move things around like that.
Play ball.
Let's play ball.
He's safe.
Logan
3.
Gilbert already does not usually pitch with great defense behind him. Has worse
3.
defense this time. Able to get around that first inning. Crawford with a single. Winker with a single. Julio fly out. Come on, Julio. Do get the RBI
3.
single there from Burleson.
3.
So we take an
3.
early lead.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Okay. Got to get Julio going. He's going through a bit of a cold spell here in May. So 2 guys on here for
3.
Gilbert against Jung. Able to
Take
get a
your
big
base, ball
strikeout
4.
there. Rosarena with a walk.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe.
Taking
Ball
advantage.
4. Take your base.
Gilbert's able to pitch out of trouble. Blanco with a single. Marlowe's now on back-to-back fielder's choices. Come on, Winker. Fly out. Peterson has hit well for them in this series. Gilbert's still in a good spot right now.
Now pitching for Texas, number 60,
3.
Cole Wynn.
Just neither team is hitting. It has been a pitch fest here so far in this series. Gives up a double. Now it's Corey Seager. With the I'm sure his clutch is extremely high. Doesn't really matter. We'll give Gilbert a shot here. Gets a pop up. Come on, can you get out, Jock? Do we make a pitching change here? Power pretty much probably the same. Clutch is high. Power down. Trust Gilbert. He gets it done. He gets through 8. Winker on an error. Come on, Julio. Gets a single. Rosarena can't add on. We will put in Munoz here for the save.
Take your base. Ball 4. Ball 4. Take your
Not a
base.
good start here at all. Got a double play. It's now just 1 out away. TJ Fradel. Munoz
3.
gets it done. That's crazy. 1-0. Had the bases loaded before getting an out. Gets a double play to get the runner at home and then the runner at first. Okay. Big time pitching there at the end. So we are going to get through first 3 games. Winning 2 out of the 3. So we now have a 1-game lead. We'll take a look at the scouting here. So Moreno is guaranteed to have really good potential. Looks like he'll be a solid major league bat. Got plenty of arm strength to play third. I think this is a possibility. We need a third baseman in the system. I do kind of like that thought process here. We've gone through a lot of the starting pitchers now, which is good. And we've got guys that I think would be really good slots there for that first round selection, even if some of them might be a little raw, such as Flowers. I think I really want to make a move and try to go after some relief pitching here. Like if we've got the Central pretty much wrapped up, I think this is just going to be a class that ends up making more sense to kind of get some later inning relievers. I don't see a lot of guys on the offensive end that I'm super excited about here. So we're pretty much done with the Central. So we'll swap this up. Let's take a look at relief pitchers here. Central, Central, West, Central. Closer, Stevenson's in the East. We'll look at these couple of guys here, maybe in the East. I'm not going to select somebody that high. So we'll do Central, Central, International, International. How is this set up for just relief pitchers? We'll start off at the, actually, let's just do this. I'm just going to take a look like Henderson here. Obviously very low stamina. Could have really good per nines, maybe outside of that walk. Pretty solid velocity. We'll just kind of single-handedly do some of these relievers. Keep working East pitchers. So we're kind of slowly building that up, so we need to stick with that. Got Moreno completely done. Let's see. Keep trying to find somebody else. Juan Cortez. Could be a really low overall. Could be okay. Could be a decent hitter. Odell McLeod. There are just no older players here at all. Essentially, it's a very, very young draft class for whatever reason. Rolano looks like he could be okay. Probably going to be a low B potential though. Could be a solid hitter and defender. Might get a little bit more upside with Guzman here, but not crazy about the bat. Okay, so right now we're looking Arvellano. I'll just take a look at right fielder, see if there's somebody that stands out that might be in a draft spot for us. Manzanillo, excuse me. I mean, it looks like he could have a lot of power. Obviously, the potential overall is actually not going to be in too bad of a spot if this is pretty accurate. Even if he's a 55 overall at 18, if he's got good potential. Let's take a look at him. Again, I've been thinking about doing him multiple times. I think we'll take a look at Henderson here. Would give us potentially a high potential closer guy. I'm not really as worried about the starting overall for relievers, just because you can get relievers that pitch really well, you know, in the low 70s and stuff once they get there. But yeah, we're going to hop into this game here against Jacob deGrom and the Mariners. deGrom has been dominant. He's been great. I need to actually go against his regression here. How much has he regressed? He has pitched really well here so far. So this is all I do. Like, I'll go through, and I haven't done it yet this year, but I'll go through, you know, kind of just teams that have really like a north of 34 age player, see how they're pitching. And if they're showing a ton of regression, I will kind of edit their attributes back up. Like last year, I didn't move deGrom at all, and he had regression all year because he had a 5.09 ERA. What I'll do, I'll just come back in here. They're pitching. Just kind of keep them in line is really all it is. I mean, he has been dominant to this point. I'll just come in. Now like their fielding and stuff like that, I typically will just kind of let do its thing. But at least like their per nine stats and stuff, I like to kind of keep things as is. Now let's hop in here. See if we can get another victory, get a series win here against against the Rangers. So we took 2 out of the first 3. It's a big 4-game set. Obviously, a chance to give us a 2-game lead here early on would be nice. You see our offense is pretty much all cold right now, and now you're going against a guy that's pitched as well as anybody in baseball. It's not great. Haven't had a whole lot of offense in this series, but have had a lot of great pitching. Rangers have scored 4 runs, I think, now in the 3 games. We're off to a good start. Jacob deGrom, of course, has been dominant so far. Raleigh continues to hit really well as of recently. Down on the farm, Valencia has continued to be great. Ramirez is playing really well for an 18-year-old in AAA. Simon seemed to be getting his numbers up. Cole Young gets his numbers up. Cole Emerson getting his numbers up. Arroyo's been good. Orr's been good. Montez is kind of going stationary here. Let's play ball though. This is going to be Rangers versus Mariners. Luis Castillo on the mound. We have not pitched with him yet this year, but he has been really good. 3.23 ERA. He's 3-3 on the season. 40 strikeouts and 55 innings. Not terrible. But he is also just maintaining. He is one of our big money guys here. 1-1 count. Now 1-2 here against Fradel. Good sinker. It's a strikeout to start things off here for Luis Castillo. I would, if I had to guess, obviously the Rangers have a plenty good offense. We have guys that can get hot in games. Long ball can always go crazy. But if I had to guess with these 2 pitchers on the mound, I would expect another low-scoring effort here. So far, Castillo's pitches seem to be kind of
That's a ball.
really good here early on. 2-2 count here against Josh Smith.
3.
It's another strikeout to get us going. Gotta take the bat off his shoulder. It's a tough pitch, hard to do much with that fastball there anyway. Ozzie Albies gets his 600th career RBI. Now it's Seager at the plate. 327, been really, really good. Again. It's the swing and miss. Yeah, over a 1,000 OPS, 14 homers, 36 RBIs here. Early on for the 3-time Silver Slugger. 3-2 count. Chases the sinker, so it's a 3-strikeout first inning for Luis Castillo. He's able to get the Rangers both to chase stuff out of the zone and hit his spots in the zone. And now it's Jacob deGrom having a resurgent year, 2-time Cy Young winner, one of the best, most dominant pitchers of his generation. Unfortunately, dealt with a lot of injuries. He was a late bloomer in his career. I think he's going to end up being an interesting Hall of Fame case in real life at some point. If he can put together a couple of solid seasons as he gets Crawford to swing and miss there, I think that he's going to have some supporters as a guy that was
2-2 the count.
as good as anybody in his time in the majors.
I got 3-2.
Crawford works this now to 3-2. To lead things off, averages down to 257. Fouls off that fastball. Yeah, just not a lot of.
Ball 4.
Oh, he ends up walking there. But he got me there with the fastball. He's been worth 45 WAR so far in his career. Real life 2.54 career ERA. I don't think it's going to quite be enough. He's been really good when he's been healthy. His winker strikes out there. 99 fastball could not catch up to. That's a 2-1 count here for Julio. Got me on the fastball. Julio could not get a solid bat on that, so 2 quick outs after the leadoff walk. 99 fastball always takes some getting used to. Here's a look at our lineup. Raleigh still hitting extremely well. Julio is definitely struggling here in May. Rayleigh has struggled here in May after a very good April. Rosarena down. Rengifo's up. Polanco staying about the same. Robles has been about the same. Here's Raleigh, comes in with a 1047 OPS, 14 homers, 31 RBIs. 1-1 count here. That's just such a big drop from that fastball to curveball. It's going to be a tough day at the plate, I'm afraid. Swings through the circle change there. Thought it was the fastball. Raleigh got ahead, swung early.
Leading off the Texas, the first baseman, Jake.
Now it's Jake Berger at the plate, hitting in the 4th spot. He has not had a good start to the season. Not even providing a ton of pop so far.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Obviously, he's got that in his wheelhouse, though. 1-2 count. After the slider goes back to the fastball. That's a good fastball, but Berger drives it into second. It's going to bounce
Roll double.
into the stands.
Leading off with the Rangers,
Yeah. It's a fastball off the plate. He goes with a really good piece of hitting. Now it's Jock Peterson.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Of course, really good against righties. He's really good with runners in scoring position anyway. 3-1 count here
1
early.
strike.
Go back to the changeup here. Not a great circle change. Full count, we're going to go slider.
That's ball 4.
It's below the zone. So a double and a walk here for Castillo. Great eye there from Jock. That's a Dolis. Got a chance to turn 2 here. Kifo will do a nice job. Garcia was any quicker, he might get to first on that. The ball was hit kind of softly in the spot. It was still tough for them to turn 2 on. Garcia got out of the box good. Crawford turns it, and Kifo shows off the good arm at second. They got a runner at third. Marcus Simeon at the plate. 1-1 count. Fastball down. 2-1. Good slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's an early run opportunity here for the Rangers, who have not had a lot of success in this series. They get success there. Simeon just goes with, looked like it was a good circle change. We'll see what the location ended up actually being. Looked like a solid one. He just goes back up the middle with. I don't know that the circle change was quite that low in the zone as it's showing there. Maybe it was though. It was even more impressive piece of hitting. Jonah Heim had a pretty solid series, had a big game 2 in it. 1-2 count. Fastball down the middle. Got lucky with that pitch location. Still works out of the inning. Got the double play, but Simeon was able to knock in the runner from third. So the Rangers take an early lead.
leading off for the first baseman,
Luke Rayleigh struggling with the pop right now, struggling with the average. Whole offense is really struggling right this second though. 1-1 count. That ball is scorched into the gap. Not going to get out, but it does get into the stands. So we've seen 2 automatic doubles here in this game. I have not seen one up until this recording. I don't think I've seen any. So that's interesting to see. Really turned on that fastball. 1-1 count here. Rosarena at the plate. He gets one. He pulverizes here. That one might be gone. And it is Randy Rosarena. It's a hanging curveball. Takes it deep. And gives it Seattle the lead here off of Jacob deGrom. So both these offenses able to strike in the second inning. Mariners up 2-1 here in the bottom of the second before they recorded their first out. Hanging curveball. Rosarena did not miss that one. Rehifo got a curveball a little late on it though. Buries it into the dirt.
He's out.
This one he definitely could have driven into the gap, but didn't do it.
the third baseman,
That's almost how you have to try to hit off of deGrom, as Polanco's power being down is really kind of hurting his OPS here in comparison to last year. You got to hope deGrom just makes a couple of mistakes and you just don't miss him. Tough strike
1
call
ball,
there. We did
2
have
strikes.
Crawford walk in the first inning on. It should have been strike 3. We're even now. 1-2 count.
No, inside.
2-2 now for Polanco. He can get something to hit. He does. He's going to get under it though. 100-mile-an-hour fastball turned on it. Didn't get enough of it though. 2 outs here in the second. Victor Robles here at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Watch that one. Robles got an on-base percentage up to 335, so he's
Ball
pretty
3.
close to earning, maybe a move back up in the order. Crawford's still been really good, though, and Winker, of course, is still getting on base a ton.
2.
Good curveball he swung through there, 3-2
3-2.
count. It's a bold call on 3-1 to go curve.
That's ball 4.
It's going to be a walk. Second one that DeGrom has issued here. Into the number 9 hitter, into the guy that's coming up here, J.P. Crawford. Awesome. Crawford still working with a 342 on base percentage. Now after that walk, 1-1 count. Got a fastball to hit, but he's going to fly it out to the left. Too many catches it, and he does. All right, but a 2-run homer there from Randy Arozarena. Give the Mariners the lead. Both teams have made some hard contact here early on. See which pitcher can neutralize at that the most. Tanner Scott dominating for the Dodgers. Kansas City off to a really good start to their season there as well. Garcia at
Ball
the
2.
plate. 2-2 count. Their number 14 prospect.
3.
It's the fastball thrown by him there. Castillo gets, was that his 4th strikeout? Yep. Yeah, threw that fastball way by him. Now it's 1-1. TJ Fradel back at the plate. Got a good sinker to hit, and that's exactly what he did. Josh Smith. Bad spot there for the circle change. I think we kind of caught him off guard with it. 2-2 count. Getting the swing on the backdoor slider. Second strikeout of Josh Smith for the game. The second strikeout of the inning. That's Castillo's 5th. It's a tough pitch to lay off. That's Corey Seager back at the plate. Missed the spot on that circle change again. Got to be careful with that. A good fastball. Crawford gets to it. Should get Seager at first, and he does. Makes a good throw over. Castillo works through the 3rd now. Mariners still up 1. Now they got their heart of the order up, including Jesse Winker. Definitely sliding a bit right here, but the average still at 333, on base at 403. Should have not swung at that one. 1-2 count. Winker's had some really big moments for this team since signing in the offseason. His second stint in Seattle is going much better than his first thus far, but does strike out in that at bat. There we go. Julio back up the middle. Got a slider. Hits it hard. Gets a base hit. Got to get Julio going again. Had a really big April. Struggling some here in May. We're going to send him here with the 1-2 count.
Ball.
Raleigh, that's inside.
He's safe.
Julio gets the stolen base. His 9th of the year. Now Raleigh with a 2-2. Should get something to hit here. Instead, it hits him. So 2 runners on here now. For Seattle in the bottom of the 3rd, Luke Raley. Had a double in his first at bat. They're in the 2nd inning. I'm going to ground that out. That's going to be a very likely double play. And they do get Raley at first despite his good speed. Good turn there at first by Berger. Rom pitches out of trouble. Now it's Castillo back out here against Berger. That ball hit hard. Raley able to snag it at first, though. Berger has gone the other way twice with great pop off the bat. Jock is insane. Of course, even had the outfield shift on to an extent there. Peterson gets a double off of that. on just an insane circle change, just a good piece of hitting.
Aye.
Still freezes Garcia with the fastball. I will say, I mean, the Rangers have gotten good hits off of pitches that, you know, are not bad pitches at all from Castillo, and then they've given up pitches like that. Slider is in a very dangerous spot. They've missed the mistakes. It's going to be likely an RBI. Yep, Julio's not going to be able to throw Peterson out, so we are tied back up. Both these teams showing off some offense. Like, that's a good sinker, but he hits it back up the middle. 1-1 here against Simeon, who had the first RBI in his first at bat for the Rangers. On a circle change way out of the zone, hit back up the middle though. Now green grass. Now 1-2 count. Get the fastball up. Castillo with a nice rebound strikeout there of Simeon. As you can see, his sixth early on. Jonah Heim now at the plate. Circle change low. He backdoor this slider again. It's a really good slider. Hit hard, but hit right to Crawford. Dolis Garcia is able to tie things up there. Base hit up the middle. Now the guy that gave the Mariners their 2-run lead, Rosarena back at the plate. Got a hanging curveball as first at bat. Got another one there. Hanging breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Late on the slider though.
That's a ball.
2-2. Good eye there. Yeah, I thought that was the hanging curve. Swung a little late on the slider.
Count's full.
3-2. Doing a nice job working this count. Fouls off of fastball. And he got something to hit. Second hit of the game. The average has fallen, definitely some here in May. The kind of game that can help get you back going and get it back up, though. Rosarena with some good hitting here so far today. Luis Rengifo definitely had a better May than April. Still has not been great. Swinging at that pitch is not positive. 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Good eye on that one. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Warming up a couple of guys in the pen. Ah, golly.
He's
Make a
out.
check swing that.
Got him.
Rengifo with a double play. Blanco now at the plate. 6 homers. 679 OPS. Good curveball he got out in front of Simeon. Wraps it up there at second. So both these pitchers have kind of pitched around trouble. They've given up a couple of runs, of course.
2-1.
That was a terrible change up there from Castillo. Almost got away from him.
Aye.
Responds with a good fastball there. 2-2 from Castillo.
Count is 3-2. Nope, that's ball 4.
Tough call there. DeGrom gave up a walk that wasn't really a walk. It's a bad one here going into the top of this order. Really good backdoor slider. He's off. I pressed the third a second. Raleigh never threw it. He just conceded the stolen base. I think he'd have gotten him out too. Good changeup back up the middle. That is probably going to score another run here. Tulio puts on a bullet. He does not. The Rangers take a lead, being aggressive on the base paths. 3-1 count here now against Josh Smith.
Inside, ball
Be another
4.
walk. The first 3 runners of this game, of this inning, have reached. Couple guys up in the bullpen.
Nope, that's down.
Below the zone. You don't get the call on the slider. Good piece of hitting after a stolen base.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All of a sudden, then you walk a guy heading into Corey Seager, and this inning can unravel on you quickly. Tough slider he fouled away there.
Nope, that's foul.
Pulled the changeup. Fastball up. I don't know how he got his hands to it. Two. 2 on. Fouls off another pitch. This is ridiculous. Seager putting together a tremendous at bat.
3-2.
3-2 count now. On away. Other than that one fastball, go back inside with a fastball, and he turns on it. Three-two. That time he got a circle change down the middle.
3.
Finally getting the strikeout after, I believe that was the 11th pitch of the at-bat. And the swing over the slider. Wasn't that bat though for Seager. Yep, it's a little early. On the slider. Now a big one here, Jake Berger.
Aye.
Swings through the fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2.
3.
Gets him to chase the slider, so 2 big strikeouts here for Castillo. In the top of the 5th here. The Mariners trailing. Now it is Jock Peterson at the plate. He hits a scorcher. Crawford Rengifo at second, though. Castillo largely gets out of the inning, does give up the 3rd run. TJ Fradel with just a base hit up the middle with a runner at second, able to get the run to score. Victor Robles, who walked in his first at bat at the plate here. Brahms still on the mound. Two-1 count. Got a pitch to hit a little late on the fastball, though. Garcia cleans it up and right.
Up next for the Mariners, the shortstop, J.P.
Crawford 3-1 count. No reason to chase here.
Hey. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's not exactly what you're looking for, and we let a fastball go by. So 3-2 count here from Crawford. DeGrom. Good fastball. Crawford fouls it away. That ball is absolutely scorched from Crawford. Does it have enough behind it, though? It does. Crawford goes deep. Tying this game back up. Got a hanger at the top of the zone. Crawford able to get enough of it. Ties us up. Really nice swing there. Don't usually hit too well from the top of the zone. Hits that one 411 feet though. That'll be the end of the outing here for DeGrom. As Dane Dunning comes out to the mound, he has not been very good. Does not throw overly hard, so a big difference from what we just saw. Have to kind of back up the timing here a little bit. 2-1 count as Winker gets a call there, thankfully. Good sinker low. Two. Oh, Winker got something to hit there and turned on it.
Out.
A little bit of the difference in velocity there. Julio got a single and a stolen base in his last time up. 1-2 count now. Fouls off a slider. Strikeout there for Julio. Good pitch there from Dane Dunning. But J.P. Crawford does chase Jacob DeGrom. with a home run there. I don't really think there's any reason to keep pitching Castilla here. Let's see. Who do we want to go with? Dallas, it doesn't really matter. Simeon's a little better against lefties. Yeah, put in Thornton here. Tie game. Thornton got roughed up earlier in the year. Has been pretty solid as of recently, though. Garcia immediately, the first pitch, takes his sweeper and hits it about 500 feet. That's foul.
That's ball
Big
2.
sweeper slider combo here. Of course, from Thornton, 2-2. With another breaking ball. Now it's a 3-2. Gotta go fastball inside. Should not have done that, as Garcia gives the Rangers the lead here. Went with a bunch of off-speed pitches, tried to sneak a fastball by him on the inside. Should have probably went up with it, but Adolis Garcia, 8th home run of the year, turned on that one. That's a 1-1 count. Thornton's giving up a run without getting an out. It's never a good setup. Stuck at 1-2 now. Go back to this fastball. Yeah, they're jumping on the fastball after a couple of sweepers and sliders going on down and away. There we go. Thornton rebounds. Mariners definitely fighting from behind through a lot of this game after jumping out to that 2-1 lead.
That's ball 2.
With the home run from Arozarena, but that did come after the Rangers scored first.
Hey!
Sinker there.
2-2 to count. That's foul.
Was not a great slider from Thornton.
3-2.
Ah, good eye there. Fouls that one away. 3-2 count.
Hey.
Backdoor the sweeper, gets another big strikeout there. That's Garcia. Did draw a walk in his last at bat. Stole a base and scored a run. Terrible curveball there. 2-1.
Hey.
Gets the call there. They probably should not have. 2-2.
Hey.
Good sweeper. It gives up the home run to Adolis Garcia, and then Thornton strikes out the next 3 guys, but Garcia does give the Rangers the lead as he turns on that fastball down and in. Now Raleigh's at the plate. Hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Dane Dunning still out there for the Rangers.
Ball.
2-1 count. Got Rogers. Go ahead and get Snyder warming up a little bit here. Raleigh up here with a 2-1 count. See if he can tie this game up.
Hey. 2.
Not swinging at that pitch. He's not going
2
to.
balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Raleigh should be up 3-1 in this count.
The count is ball.
Low. 3-2. Dunning has not thrown a strike that we have seen in this at bat. Raleigh walks. He's gotten on base twice via hit by pitch and a walk. Put him at first. Luke Raley hit a scorching double in his first at bat. Hit a ball hard to first base in his last one, out ahead of that slider there. Come on, Raley.
2-2 to count.
Watches that one. Time does a nice job blocking it up. Alex stays at first. 2-2 count. Raley got this one to smoke there. Hanging slider. I think he's too far behind it, though. That's actually going to get out as Luke Raley is going to give the Mariners a lead. Big time game here from Luke Raley. Thought it was maybe too far behind that slider. Didn't turn on it quite enough, but got a lot of it and goes deep. Man, Big time swing there from Luke Raley.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rosarena's up and it's a 2-1 count. Rosarena gets another pitch to Scald there. It's going to be the 3rd hit of the day for Rosarena. Home run, a single. Going to try to wheel out a double here and
He's
is able to do so. Garcia's got that cannon out in right field. Almost able to get that in quick enough to get him out at second. Good piece of hitting. He has scorched 3 baseballs today. Rengifo is a big moment. The free agent signing that has not been great to start the year. Just rolls over a slider.
He's out.
In a spot to hit it. Does successfully move a Rosarena over to 3rd, though. At least A positive. Blanco can get another fly out. That would be big here. Finally give the Mariners a little cushion with their lead.
Ball, that's out.
2-1 count. Blanco hit 341 with runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
Swung through the sinker
2 balls,
there. A
2
little early on it. 2-2. Put it in play. Fouls it off. Got a slider to punish there. He got me with a slider on the inside. Blanco's going to pop it up to 3rd. Going to come down to Robles, see if he can find a little outfield grass here. Knock in a Rosarena. Nope, going to get under it unless it somehow falls. So the lead is going to stick, but Luke Raley does hit a 2-run homer to re-give the Mariners a 5-4 lead here. Both these teams have had moments of hitting the ball hard, had moments of not hitting very well with runners in scoring position. And now this is a big inning here for Taylor Rogers. Seen that ERA balloon here a little bit over his last couple outings. Still been really good this year. Not been great against righties. Thankfully, he's got 3 lefties coming up to the plate, and we'll start things off at the top of the order. TJ Fradel. Got 2 singles today. Swings through the sinker.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The ball hit out to right. Robles able to slide down and grab it. What a play out in right field. Good boy, Victor. Want to make the play. Really, really nice play. Making the sliding catch. Victor Fradel hitting that ball hard. Not a bad sweeper. Maybe a little bit higher up, obviously, than you would want it. Smith then fouls that sinker away. Going cutter. Gonna roll that over to first. Raley hits it.
He's out.
Gets him out at first. Of course, the whole reason why you put Rogers in this inning is now at the plate. Seager 0 for 3, 2-2 count. Fouls off that sweeper. Had a really great at bat. Was struck out. He just finds a way to foul off a million pitches in at bat. Come on, 2-2. We'll roll that one over to second. Rengifo. Make sure he gets in front of it. Casual throw over. Almost missed Raley there. But does get the job done. Rogers does his job there in that inning. Let's see what we want to maybe do here for the 8th. Peterson obviously hits righties well. Berger, it doesn't really matter. Garcia, doesn't really matter. I think we get Spire warming up. I think it's probably better to put him in here. Cole Winn on the mound here. Crawford at the plate. Crawford gonna sneak that one through. It's a base hit. It's not a bad day here for Crawford. Walked in the first, gets a single there. Now it's Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 today. That ball scores out to right. They're going to test it, but Garcia is going to get it. Yep. They got aggressive with the base running. That's going to be a long double play. Oh, with the way, I'll be honest, I kind of got, with the crowd reaction, thought that maybe that was one that would sound like it was going to go over his head. And Julio, that would have been a double play anyway, so it doesn't really matter there. Okay. So, got the single to start, got the fly out that turned into a double play, and Julio smokes the ball to second. It would have been a double play regardless. Gabe Spire is out big 8th inning here. Good fastball.
Ball, that's just out.
Mariners holding on to a 1-run lead, trying to win this series. Oh, does not get the call there. Ball smoked by Berger over to Rengifo.
Got him.
1 down. Jock Peterson's had a really nice series. 4 for 12, 3 doubles, including 1 in this game. Spire missed the location on a fastball. This is really the guy that's the whole reason why you bring Spire in here. Would rather throw a lefty versus Jock than a righty. Still at a 2-2.
Count full.
Does not get him to chase the slider. Come on.
3.
Good fastball there from Spire, able to get it by Peterson. Looking something off speed there. Big strikeout. Now it's Adolis Garcia. Home run and a single today. 2 RBIs.
Aye.
Good circle change. 1-2 count here. Way to foul off a tough sinker. Backdoor slider. A little more of the plate than you want. Thankfully Garcia just fouls it away. Fouls away a tough sinker there again. Circle change.
2-2.
Doesn't chase it. 2-2. Try to backdoor slider again here.
Full count.
Can't get it over. 3-2. Goes down and in with the fastball, and he goes to it again. Julio get him out at second. Nope. Throw a little off. Got to work on my angles in the outfield. I think I'm like rounding them a little too much. Wyatt Langford now at second. I don't really know that it particularly matters here for Simeon. He's got good clutch. It's actually worse against lefties. Take a chance here. 2-2 count. Spire gets him to swing at the change out of the zone and strikes out Simeon. So Spire does his job. We'll head into the bottom of the 8th with the Mariners up 5-4. Langford's going to stick out there in right field. For some reason, Langford is like not starting for them. He's only played in 23 games. He has hit well. Just not playing. Against Jock is playing a ton out and left. Jock is playing a ton out and left. Bradle in center. Okay. I don't know how I would line that up, but Raleigh now a chance to extend the lead.
Aye. 1
Needs to
ball,
go slider.
2 strikes.
Fastball, slider, slurve. Okay.
Ball in.
There was the slurve. 2-2 count now. Raleigh's gotten on base twice today. Still second in the American League in WAR.
Full count.
Ooh, good eye there. 3-2. Luke Rayleigh on deck. Hit a double and a homer today. Raleigh gets a pitch to hit and is going to scorch it up the middle to Simeon.
No, he's in there.
Going to be an infield hit for Raleigh. Really a more credit to Simeon to even get to that. That should have just been a base hit up the middle. Simeon just so good defensively. Able to get to that one, but way too deep. Raleigh just barely able to beat it out at first. Luke Rayleigh's had a monstrous day here so far. Scorches that one, hits it hard, so at least going to move the runner to second. Even his other out was another scorcher there over to Berger. So he's hit the ball hard all 4 times at the plate today. Now Randy Arozarena, another guy that's had a big day, 3 hits, including a 2-run homer of his own, single and a double. Really, really like to extend the inning here. That's going to be a bait. Nope, not going to be a hit. To the left. Got to warm up Munoz. I was going to force Rengifo to just watch a pitch here.
2 balls.
Thankfully, it was that way outside anyway. 2-1 count. Rengifo just 125 runners scoring position. Find some outfield grass here. And he does find some outfield grass. Langford's got too much on him to test that, though. Rengifo does at least get a base hit, extends the inning. Second hit for him today. Jorge Polanco, who is mashed with runs to score position on this year. What did I say earlier? 343 or something?
1 ball.
333 now. Run to score position. 1-2 for Polanco. Fouls out away. Cal Raleigh is leading the American League in OPS and would be 3rd in all of baseball. Polanco, 1-2, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuces are wild. Swings through a good fastball there on the inside. All right, Andres Munoz. 15 for 15. He has not blown a save yet this year. Gave up runs in his first 2 outings. I don't know that he's given up a run since then, to be honest with you. 106 ERA. I don't think he has then. Here we go. Jonah Heim. That's a tough one to look at there. As Munoz tied for second with a host of other guys, including Robert Garcia for the Rangers. And saves here in the American League. Jonah Heim is able to get a single there through. Even if I'd have dove there with Crawford, I don't think he's going to throw Heim out at first. So Munoz, that's just a good piece of hitting. Finding outfield grass. Try to bunt him over. Rayleigh thought about going to second. We'll go to first. We got a runner at second now. Top of the order is back up. DJ Fredo has got 2 singles today. Fastball in 100. 1-2. Backdoor slider. Got too much of the play. He's going to move the runner to third. Thankfully, he hit that right to Rengifo. It's all going to come down to Josh Smith here. 0 for 3, 189 average, and a walk for him. He's got 86 clutch, though. 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside. Munoz gets a really good fastball there. Smith pops it up to Polanco as long as he can gather it. He does, and the Mariners win the series 3 out of 4 here against the Rangers. There we go. Okay, so really big early, May series. Seattle's able to get it done. Both teams are really aggressive on the base pass with stolen bases and sending runners. Both teams providing some power. Actually, I don't think the Rangers did go deep. Adolis Garcia. Yep. 3 homers, though, from Seattle. Really able to get it done in that fashion. They'd have a Julio Rodriguez stolen base. But they do come out with a victory here in the series. over the Rangers. Let's try to get through this series here against Boston. Jesse Winker with a good day. Red Sox do win that. Rengifo, just auto that. So we do get a series win here over Boston. Offense was really good the whole time. Luke Raley gets a home run in that game. 8-2 game. Got another home run from Raley, 2 from Polanco. Got a triple from Julio, 2 homers from Winker. Rengifo goes deep, but was not a great outing. Munoz blew his first save of the season there. Then we get a really good outing again from Bryce Miller, who's now at 7-1 with a 1.57 ERA after getting the extension. George Kirby, very good there. Take let's see, lose the first there against the Twins, 5-2. Just not a whole lot of offense. Gilbert was solid. Brash was really bad in this one. Just collected 4 hits, did get 4 walks. Then a 10-3 rebound game here. Julio goes deep. Rosarena goes deep. Got a lot of offense there at the top of the order. Had 8 hits between Bliss, Winker, and Julio. Winker and Julio also get stolen bases. Castilla, a good start there, gets the victory. Time to take a look at the scouting. Terrence Henderson doesn't really maneuver a whole lot. Looks like the potential is going to be solid. Manzanillo, potential could still be very low. You're looking at like a high B, probably on the high side for him. He drops a little bit. We'll keep scouting both of those guys. Starting pitchers here in the East. Should be getting pretty close to complete. No, sorry. Yeah, they're just still early on in the process there. Let's get through this series here. So top of the 8th, 1 out, tie game. Luke Raley, he's going to take advantage of it. The Twins win the series there. All right, so we will, I think, end it here. So we get the big series win over Texas, get a series win over Boston, then lose 2 out of 3 here to Minnesota. Puts us at 31-23 on the season. Still a half game up over the Rangers, though. 6-4 in our last 10. Definitely need to get Julio going a little bit more here for sure. Had a really great April. He's starting to kind of come around again after a bad start to May. A 779 OPS, just not hitting for a ton, not getting on base a ton outside of whatever he is hitting. Seen a lot of progression for him though, which is really good. Raleigh continues to mash. The OPS and stuff is coming down a little bit. 14 homers, been really good. Luke Raley had a nice rebound here in this episode, a 3-homer stretch here over his last 10 while hitting 282. Rosarena just mashing baseballs right now. He's gotten hot again. Rengifo 265, 381, 412. So he's definitely coming around. Did deal with a little bit of an injury here in this episode. Polanco had the 2-homer day. Just not hitting a whole lot. Not getting on base a whole lot. Robles still doing fine. So he's gotten back to a spot where you would feel more comfortable with him at the top of the order again. Let's see, Crawford struggling over his last 10. Really seeing the average and everything dip. Winker struggling right now too. Okay. So pitching rotation continues to be really, really good. The highest ERA is Castillo with a 3.15. Santos and Snyder are definitely struggling here. Snyder's just on 7 innings, though. It's not a lot. 15 for Santos. Rogers continues to be really good. Thornton has been really good over his last 10. Again, he got off to a bad start. Brash had a really bad outing here against Minnesota in that spot. Not been great. He just kind of has a balloon outing every now and then. Spire's been good, and of course Munoz has been excellent. But yeah, I think that's going to do it here for this episode. If you enjoyed the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Atlanta Hawks franchise on the channel and my Tulane at Green Wave Dynasty on the channel, along with the Georgia Bulldogs Dynasty series that is over. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace.